Welcome back. Law enforcement suspects that an intoxicated driver may be the cause of a two-vehicle accident on Highway 160 and Highway 372 on Saturday night.
A two-vehicle accident occurred on Highway 160 and 372 in front of Goldtown on Saturday night. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's deputies, and Nevada Highway Patrol all arrived on scene to find one pickup truck in the roadway and one car on top of the rock in front of the casino. According to the driver of the compact car, he was actually, in fact, ejected from the vehicle upon impact. Nobody inside the pickup truck claimed any injuries. The driver of that compact car was transported here locally to Desert View Hospital. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. A Valley Electric bucket truck apparently rear-ended a pickup truck last week on Highway 160 and Bella Vista. Just after 9 a.m. this morning, a two-vehicle accident involving a rollover between a pickup truck and a Valley Electric bucket truck occurred on Highway 160 and Bella Vista. We're going to speak to Nevada Highway Patrol Sergeant Carlos Rivera and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Chief Scott Lewis.
Well, we have right now in the area of State Route 160 in Bella Vista shut down right now. We have a minor injury accident involving a Valley Electric truck that was traveling northbound. There was a silver pickup truck stopped at the intersection that he was preparing to go westbound onto Bella Vista, and it appears right now that the vehicle from Valley Electric failed to reduce the speed and obviously had a traffic accident here.
A rear-end collision?
That is correct.
And so Valley Electric's arrived on scene as well. There's a huge cleanup here, isn't there?
That is correct. It's going to be shut down here at least for an hour and a half.
Is there any fluids leaking?
At this point right now we do have some fluids, but it right now it appears to be non-hazardous material fluids right now.
And the supervisors here have arrived on scene as well. Do you need special equipment to remove this rig?
We are going to need to have a very big tow en route out here to obviously get this vehicle back on its wheels and to tow the vehicle out on here. And we're actually waiting for one of our commercial units from Las Vegas to come out here and actually do a commercial inspection of this vehicle.
Dispatch for a report of a two-vehicle accident with one vehicle overturned as a result of the collision. Upon arrival, we found, in fact, a commercial vehicle versus a pickup truck at the intersection of Bella Vista and 160. A quick scene assessment revealed that there was no entrapment. One of the occupants, that being a driver, was pulled by bystanders out to a nearby shoulder of the road. The second occupant self-extricated and was claimed to be a non-injured. However, we have, in fact, transporting two people from this accident, a driver in each vehicle. Initially, he didn't want to be treated or transported. However, as time has gone by on the accident scene, he's starting to experience some symptoms as a result of the collision and has asked to be transported.
And both locally here?
Both local.
A little bit about stabilizing the larger vehicle.
Actually, the larger truck, because it's a boom-style construction truck, it actually is very well stabilized, and there's not much further we need to do with it other than we have a hydraulic leak that's presented on the boom assembly. We've contained that spill, and we're managing it and placing it to 55-gallon containers, so there's very little product that's actually spilled onto the ground.
And we're also, is there any other cleanup that Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue is doing here?
There's going to be a series of cleanup procedures today, that being the hydraulic fluids, number one, and then number two is the resulting debris from the collision itself. So we'll be here for a relatively long period of time with NHP. When they finish their investigation, then we can commence with our piece.
And once again, two people were transported from that accident. That would be the female driver of that bucket truck and the male driver and only occupant of that pickup truck. They are both transported here to Desert View Hospital with reportedly only minor injuries. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating this accident. We're told that the driver of the pickup truck is actually a member of the Air Force who is home on leave visiting some friends. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And a van transporting a number of children from a daycare center slipped off the roadway into the mud this last week on Highway 160 in Mesquite.
A single vehicle accident occurred last night on Highway 160 and Mesquite. Nye County Sheriff's Office arrived on scene to find one large van off the roadway. The van was carrying a number of kids who were arriving home from a daycare facility. According to the driver, they were attempting to go off a dirt road east of Highway 160 when the side of the road collapsed because of mud. The driver attempted to get the van out of the mud with no success. Nye County Sheriff's deputies conducted traffic control around the accident. The van seemed to be creeping further and further into the ditch. A special tow truck was called in to lift the van out of the ditch. No one was injured in this accident. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. A burro was struck and killed in an early morning incident on Highway 160 near Bella Vista.
A small compact car which was traveling northbound on Highway 160 struck the borough as it crossed the highway in the early morning hours. The driver and only occupant of the vehicle was uninjured in the accident. The borough suffered fatal injuries. Animal Control arrived on scene in order to deliver aid to the animal, which died on impact. The car sustained major damage in the accident. Nye County Sheriff's deputies provided traffic control around the accident while the investigation was being conducted by Nevada Highway Patrol. This is Ian B. Clark for News 46.
2 people were injured this last week as a result of a 2-vehicle accident in front of the Saddle West Casino on Highway 160.
A 2-vehicle accident occurred yesterday afternoon in front of Saddle West on Highway 160. Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrived on scene along with the Nevada Highway Patrol and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, who assessed 2 individuals who were both drivers of the vehicles, who both sustained injuries in this accident. Nye County Sheriff's deputies directed traffic around the accident, which partially blocked the highway in front of the Saddle West. One driver had to be extricated from his vehicle using the jaws of life. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue did a door pop and removed the elderly gentleman from the vehicle. Inside the other car, a black Mustang, the driver and only occupant of that car was transported here locally. The elderly gentleman was transported via Mercy Air to UMC Trauma Center in Las Vegas. Nevada Highway Patrol is conducting the investigation. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. More local news when News 46 returns.